Here's an overview of Joe Root's family background and his relationship with his wife. Carrie Cotterell, early life full name, Joseph Edward. Date of birth, December 30th, 1990. Place of birth, Dore, Sheffield, South Yorkshire, England. Joe grew up in a sporting household in the suburb of Dore, known for its strong cricketing community. His early environment played a major role in shaping his career path. Father, Matt Root, former amateur cricketer who played for Sheffield Collegiate Cricket Club. He was Joe's first coach and a major influence in his cricket journey, known for being supportive and involved, even crafting a tiny bat for Joe when he was a toddler. Mother, Helen Root, homemaker who supported Joe and his siblings through school and sports. Helen is known to have been the key logistical supporter, driving the kids to games and practices and managing household duties. Siblings, Billy Root, Joe's younger brother, born in 1992, is also a professional cricketer. Billy has played for Nottinghamshire and Glamorgan. He's a left-handed batsman. Sisters, Joe has two sisters named Wanda and Amanda. While they live relatively private lives, the Root family remains closely bonded. Grandfather, Don Root, played and captained at club level in Yorkshire. He was a respected figure in regional cricket. His influence further rooted the family's deep ties to the sport. Education: primary school, Dore Primary School, secondary school, King Egbert School, Sheffield. At age 15, Joe earned a sports scholarship to Worksop College, a well-known cricketing institution. He received structured cricket coaching and began excelling in school-level and county competitions. Youth cricket journey: played for Sheffield Collegiate Cricket Club. The same club his father and brother played for, was selected for Yorkshire's age group teams and joined the Yorkshire Cricket Academy at 13. By age 16, Joe was recognized nationally, representing England U19 and earning accolades for technical precision. Here is a complete overview of Joe Root's relationship with Carrie Cotterell. Who is Carrie Cotterell? Full name: Carrie Cotterell, Root, hometown, Leeds, West Yorkshire, England. Profession: before marriage, worked at the Ark, a popular bar in Headingley, Leeds, a hangout spot for Yorkshire County Cricket Club players. Carrie met Joe while working there, and they started dating around 2014. Relationship timeline: first meeting and dating: Joe and Carrie met when Joe was playing for Yorkshire CCC. They began dating in late 2014, going public with their relationship via social media soon after. Carrie quickly became a familiar face among England cricket fans, often seen in stadium stands supporting Joe. Engagement: Joe proposed to Carrie in March 2016. Just before traveling to India for the T20 World Cup, the engagement was low-key, but fans and media quickly took notice once announced. Wedding: the couple got married on December 1st, 2018, in a private Christian ceremony in Sheffield, England. The wedding was attended by close friends, family, and some cricket teammates. Children: Alfred William Root. Born in January 2017, he made headlines when Joe had to leave the birth quickly to join the England team. Isabella Root. Their daughter was born in July 2020. Joe often mentions his children in interviews and has spoken about how becoming a father changed his outlook on life and cricket. Life together: supportive wife. Carrie is regularly seen supporting Joe from the stands during key England games and overseas tours. Social media presence: she occasionally shares family moments and cricket highlights, although she generally keeps a low public profile. Personal sacrifices: Carrie once expressed how difficult it can be with Joe's travel schedule, stating, "It never gets easier, but I'm so proud of all that you do and the sacrifices that you make." Joe Root on Carrie. Joe has often credited Carrie for being his rock and emotional support, especially during long overseas tours and intense cricketing schedules. He's praised her for handling parenting duties single-handedly while he represents England internationally. Here's an in-depth look at Joe Root and Carrie Cotterell's life together and how they balance career and family life together. A grounded relationship: Joe Root and Carrie Cotterell maintain a low-key and private personal life, choosing family time over the spotlight. Despite Joe's global cricket fame, they've managed to live with humility and normalcy, especially in Yorkshire, close to their roots. Home life: the couple resides in Sheffield, often staying close to Joe's training base when not traveling. Carrie left her job at the Arc Bar to focus on their growing family. Their shared life centers around parenting, cricket travel, and finding time between Joe's international duties. Parenthood and family time: children Alfred, William Root. Born January 2017, Isabella Root. Born July 2020, Carrie plays a central role in parenting, often managing everything solo while Joe is on tour. Joe has openly acknowledged how tough it is to be away from his kids during long cricket series. Career demands and challenges: cricket's global travel is one. England's leading batsman and a former captain, Joe frequently travels for test series including Ashes, India tours, etc. T20 and one-day internationals, county cricket with Yorkshire. Missing family moments: Carrie posted, "It never gets easier, but I'm so proud of what you do and the sacrifices you make." Emotional talent. Interviews: Joe has spoken of the guilt and difficulty of balancing cricket and family. "Leaving my children behind never gets easier. Carrie carries so much while I'm away." Mutual support, emotional strength. Carrie helps Joe stay grounded and mentally balanced through the highs and lows of elite sports. Joe has often called her his anchor and greatest supporter. During the captaincy years when Joe was England's Test captain 2017-2022, the responsibility was intense. Carrie managed the home front entirely during long stretches, especially during COVID bubbles. Public appearances: Carrie occasionally appears at big cricket matches, especially Ashes, Series ICC World Cup games, Yorkshire home games. Despite her rare media presence, fans admire her for her grace, strength, and privacy. Here's a detailed look at the challenges of cricket that Joe Root and his wife, Carrie Cotterell, have faced, particularly in managing family life, emotional strain, and career pressures. Joe Root. Challenges of a cricketing life: relentless travel. International cricketers like Root spend 200+ days a year on the road. This means long absences from home, missing birthdays, milestones, and daily parenting duties. Root has toured countries like India, Australia, South Africa, New Zealand, often for months at a time. You're constantly packing bags. You miss moments you can't get back. Joe Root. Mental and emotional strain: the pressure to perform, especially as England's Test captain 2017-2022, added emotional weight. Extended tours with tight quarantine bubbles during COVID-19 intensified the stress.
Harry.
Often held the home together while Joe faced both on-field pressure and off-field scrutiny. It's hard to leave them crying at the door and switch into game mode. Root. On leaving his kids behind, parenting from a distance, Joe missed major early moments in his son Alfred's life, including the first few months after his birth in 2017. Despite video calls, he has admitted nothing replaces being there physically. Carrie has taken on the full-time role of managing the household and kids, sometimes for months at a time. Media pressure and public scrutiny as England captain. Root was under constant media attention, especially during the Ashes or poor form. Personal life often got pulled into public discussion, an additional burden on his family. Carrie kept a low profile to avoid the media storm, maintaining privacy and emotional balance. Emotional guilt. Root has spoken openly about the guilt of missing family time. "My wife has had to put her life on hold. My children are growing up quickly and I'm not always there," Carrie once wrote on Instagram. "It never gets easier. But I'm proud of the sacrifices you make for your country." Career versus family balance. This ongoing tension led to Joe stepping down as England Test captain in 2022, partially to regain balance in his life. Since then, he's been more selective with formats and time commitments, prioritizing family more often. Here is a focused overview of Joe Root's personal sacrifices throughout his cricketing journey, especially related to family life and emotional well-being. Personal sacrifices of Joe Root. 1. Missing out on family milestones. Joe has missed the births and early growth of his children due to international tours. His son Alfred was born in January 2017, just days before Root had to leave for an England tour. Root was absent for key family moments, like first steps, birthdays, and everyday routines. You don't get those moments back and it hits you when you're alone in a hotel room. Joe Root mental and emotional toll as Captain 20172022. Root carried the mental burden of England's performances, selections, media pressure, and leadership challenges. He often sacrificed emotional rest and family bonding time to lead the team through difficult series like the Ashes. Asterisk. Strain on marriage and parenthood. Root has credited Carrie Cotterell with holding the family together during his long absences. While Carrie kept things stable at home, Joe had to miss anniversaries and daily family life, a recurring source of personal pain. From Carrie, it never gets easier. You miss him, but you understand why he's doing it.